And so we're delivering the full set of the VMware software-defined data center capabilities as a cloud service on top of AWS. And we're making it incredibly easy for customers to adopt this service. So if you know how to use vSphere, you know how to use VMware Cloud on AWS. It's really empowering your existing team to do more and add more value to the business. If you think about things people spend time on today, managing hardware, managing the life cycle of our software, patching, upgrading, installing, these are all things that take time away from really delivering value to the business. Doing things like enabling new applications, ensuring that those applications are performant and secure. And so with VMware Cloud on AWS, because we're delivering it as a cloud service, we're taking away all of that sort of hygiene work, which is enabling our customers' existing teams to up-level and add more value to the business.
Is this sort of this aggressive nimbleness that we see startups having that could be leveled up to the enterprise?
Yeah, I think that's a great way to think about it, right? I mean, the ability for any business these days to move more quickly, right, and be responsive to the needs of their customers, to the competitive environment. It's becoming fundamental to every business's success, right? Every business is becoming a digital business. And with VMware Cloud and AWS, we can help our entire portfolio of enterprise customers around the world to do exactly that.
With regards to security, the visibility, how does that change? Or, like you said, is it the same thing?
Well, I think there was historically a concern around how do I secure my environment in a public cloud, right? And if you think back, that was tended to be an inhibitor in many cases to customers adopting the public cloud. One of the great things about this service is that because it gives you a completely operationally consistent environment between your private cloud and public cloud, and it enables you to leverage all of your existing tooling and capabilities from great partners of ours like Trend Micro, we can really accelerate the adoption and reduce the risk for customers to start to take advantage of the public cloud because we're giving them a consistent way to secure their workloads both in the private and public cloud. People see this as a natural way to extend their existing data centers. You need additional capacity quickly, you want to pay for it on demand, you want to deploy it anywhere around the world, maybe you want to do DR to the cloud. Because we're extending VMware capabilities directly into the public cloud, this becomes a very natural thing to do. The second big thing we heard customers interested in doing was, in many cases, they were looking to migrate specific applications to the public cloud, or in some cases, even shut down entire data centers and move everything that's in that data center to the public cloud. With VMware Cloud on AWS, we make this an incredibly simple, low-risk, and cost-effective way to accomplish that because there's no changes required to the application, there's no changes to the way their team runs and manages the environment. It's literally just a vMotion of the workload from their private cloud to the public cloud. So that's the second big area. And then the third one I think is particularly exciting is customers that are looking to build entirely new applications and services on top of this hybrid architecture, taking advantage of some workloads that might be running in their own private cloud, other workloads that might be running on VMware Cloud on AWS, and in some cases even weaving in some of the native AWS services into that application. Really starting to think about new services they can enable for the business, leveraging this type of hybrid platform. So, really excited about all the things that customers are thinking about doing today, as well as all the great capabilities we can enable for them in the future.